This market is no joke. It's really a good time to be a buyer and a seller. Trace Johnson, a real estate agent at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties, is here to explain. Welcome, Trace.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am great, thanks. Well, this is exciting because, I mean, spring kind of says it's time to, you know, be
get
looking
outside.
for, yeah, well, that too, and to be looking for a home. So we call this, or you're calling this a hot market.
A hot market for buyers and sellers.
Okay, so what are all the advantages of selling your home right now then?
Lack of inventory. If you're one of the only houses who's move-in ready, you're priced right, you're gonna sell really quick.
Okay.
So we have a graph showing somewhere.
Let's see that. It'll come up on our screen pretty soon.
Just talking about, you know, like 2 years ago, we had way more houses on the market than were going under contract.
Sure.
And right now we're seeing less houses on the market, but we're still selling a ton. This time last year, we've sold 30% more houses, over 30%, with 20% less inventory.
Okay.
So we're seeing our numbers kind of collide. We're not keeping up with what's, we're selling them as soon as they're hitting the market.
Okay.
So for a seller, you're going to get the most money out of your house right now, and that's a huge incentive.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
with low interest rates, we have really motivated, really strong buyers. They're out there in it to win it.
They're ready.
They're ready.
Everybody's like eager to buy a house. I don't know what it is about spring that makes you kind of want to get out there and shop a little bit. So okay, so you're saying that right now that there's more houses. I don't know, I didn't necessarily see that slide come up there or anything, but more houses are available.
Less houses are available. More
less
buyers.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have more houses under contract right now than we have available.
Okay.
So I have clients who are sending me listings. They're like, hey, can we go see this? And it's already under contract.
Ah.
So if you see a house today that you like, it's not going to last till the weekend. They're selling day 1, day 2. So for you being a seller, get your house on the market, be that strong buyer now, because you want to go buy something else. You've gotten top dollar for your home. You're no longer contingent on selling your home.
Okay.
So that's really important too. And I have some homeowners who are a little bit nervous because they're like, what if I sell too fast and I haven't found something?
Right.
So we have a stop clause. So this is subject to owner's purchase.
Oh.
So we're telling our super flexible buyers who are super motivated to get your house, we still have a house to buy. So give us some time. Let's see what hits the market. We still need to buy before we can close.
Yeah.
So that gives our homeowners a little bit of flexibility to make sure they still have time to buy, but they're still getting top dollar.
Okay, well that makes perfect sense. So what happens though, like you guys are super duper busy right now, right? So I mean, should we reach out now? I mean, do we wait until this settles down a little bit?
Let's not wait.
No.
If we've learned anything over the
Doesn't make
last
sense,
year,
does it?
it's like how quickly do things change, and we had no idea we'd be this busy. So I'm just telling buyers, like, the interest rates are low, this is the time. If you see something you like, don't feel bad for bugging me. We probably need to see it within the next hour if you really like it. And don't be disappointed if it goes under contract, because even though our inventory is low, we're still seeing these things trickle down. Our houses hit the market. So something you liked was under contract last week, we're going to see something similar still come up. Spring things naturally get busier. If you're in that 200 price point you're selling, there's like an 80% higher demand for those houses right now over this time last year.
Okay.
Yep, and as you get higher into those price points, that demand's still high. We're still seeing an increase in demand. It's just getting lower. So when you're moving up into the next price point, let's say you're buying a $450,000 house, your interest rate's still really good, but you're going to have a little bit less competition, so you're not necessarily losing leverage as a buyer either. Okay. So that's why we're saying it's really good for sellers who are selling and buying, because you're moving up in the price point. You're not losing that leverage that some of these 200, 250 first-time home buyers are just like, they're in a lot of competition and they're struggling to get those houses.
Yeah, okay. So what about the people who are looking to buy like a second home? Is this the time to do that?
Interest rates are so low, let's take advantage of it. Buy that house with maybe a bigger office, buy that lake home right now. We have way more buyers than we have lake homes, so I'm saying, like, lake home people, if you guys want to move back to Fargo, this is the time to do it. We have lake homes that are selling for $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 houses, way over asking, just because the demand is so strong.
No, I did see something too where you talked about you know, just the fact that, I mean, people are overbidding on these homes. In what price range is that?
All of them.
Oh, it is.
But it's really important to know that if you're buying a $200,000 house and you're going up to 210 or 215, the impact in your monthly payment is $10 or $15. It's really minimal.
Okay.
So with interest rates being good, our buyers have so much more buying power, so they can kind of push those limits a little bit without impacting that monthly payment. And that's what's really important to most people as they're looking at the next home, is going to be that monthly payment.
Okay, okay. That's very cool. Very good. So we want to get in touch with you as soon as we can, right?
Yeah, don't be afraid to call or text.
Exactly, no. And your information then, Trace, is what?
My cell phone is 701-430-9209. I mean, please reach out and text, send me an address if you have any questions.
Okay.
You can email me too. It's really important too to just take this time to ask for that home evaluation.
Okay.
Zillow and stuff, they're so far behind with our market. Our market's changing so quickly. So doing something in person will make a huge difference.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Trace. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Great information. It feels good to have you back in the studio. So, all right, stay tuned. We'll be having a little bit more next.